Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of the Plantation style mansion speed build. So if you watched part 1, which hopefully you did, if you didn't, I'll have a link down below so that you can kind of catch up on what's happening and see the first part where I built this house. If you're not interested and you just want to see me furnish the inside, then this is a good place to start. Anyways, as I said in my previous video, this house is a house that I built for the Bachelorette Challenge, which I will be doing hopefully very soon on my channel. I'm really excited for it. I'll have that video linked down below if you're interested as well, and I will have the hashtag at the end of the video if you're interested in uploading a bachelor to see if he'll get into the challenge. But moving on. Right now I am decorating the foyer. I don't know. It was a little bit of a struggle to decorate this house because it is definitely older styled, which is not my typical style at all. As I said in the previous video, I'm definitely more modern based in my own taste, but since this house was older, I wanted to give it kind of that feel that looks like some of this furniture could have been in the house when it was built, but I also wanted to throw in a little bit of modern touches here and there, almost as if, you know, it was updated as well, so as if someone today were living there, if that makes any sense at all. It, as I said before as well, is definitely based specifically toward my game that my challenge that I'll be playing. So the rooms are definitely made for that, and you'll see what I mean when we get to the bathrooms and the upstairs section, because it is not your typical house. But as I said before as well, the house is so big that honestly you could just decorate the rooms any way you wanted to, or you could download it furnished and just change the rooms you don't like. It is only a 3-bedroom house, but I don't even know how many rooms it actually has. There's like an office, a library, a gym, a game room, all of these rooms. So if you needed to turn it into more bedrooms for your Sims, you could definitely do that. Right here I am furnishing the office, and I did turn on the what is it called? I don't even know the name of the cheat. I have to look it up every time, but it's the career objects unlock cheat because I wanted to use some of the nicer stuff that they have there. So if you do download the house, I think you have to turn that cheat on or it will delete the stuff. You have to turn it on before you download. Right here I'm working on the master bedroom, which I really struggled with. You'll see I couldn't decide on a color scheme. That was another thing. Color schemes in The Sims 4 are definitely interesting because you don't have the number of swatches that you would like. I mean, I don't actually mind if they would just do like for the beds, for example, if you could pick a different like blanket and sheet set or whatever you want to call it, with different bed frame colors. So if like you wanted the bed frame black but you wanted the blanket purple, you could do that or whatever. That would be nice, but it's not something we have currently. Oh, and right here, that's one of the locked beds, and I'd never used it before, and I was looking at the different covers on it, and I realized that that was Van Gogh's Starry Night painting on the blanket, and I literally sat there and stared at it for way too long, honestly, way too long, because that is one of my all-time favorite paintings, and I did not know that it was on a blanket in the game, so I kind of lost it when I saw that, and it was amazing, but I didn't use it because it really didn't fit this house, but I will definitely be using it in the future. And if you see any like strange pauses that I missed when trying to clip the footage down, or if there's like any weird black screens, I hope I got them all, but I might not have. It's because this house is so big that it took me literally forever to build it. I think I had about 8.5 hours of raw footage to kind of condense into a speed build, so it was really, 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 really intense, and it took quite a while to furnish. So, yeah. Basically, it was just that I had to like stop and start recording. It took me about 2 days altogether to build the house, so I had to pause a lot to like take my dog to the bathroom or film the following day. So I had to clip a bunch of things together, and it's so much to go through that I wasn't going to sit and go through it like 5 times. So if it's not perfect, I'm sorry. I tried. Anyways, I I didn't I don't know. I'm still not a huge fan of the colors in the master bathroom, like the master ensuite, but I didn't really want to go with like something I'd normally go with in the bathroom, which is like black and white or highly contrasting colors. So I went with kind of this pale green and kind of white theme, which I mean it looks nice. It's just not my taste. None of the, well, that's not true. I did kind of do some more modern rooms that I really liked, but none of the rooms really are my taste. As I've said before, I'm not a fan of this style. I don't even know what you call it. I guess more traditional style. I'm trying to think of what I need to tell you. I don't want to talk through the whole video, but as I said in the last part, I feel like some of the house needs explaining because it is so large that it's hard to, I don't know, I just feel like it would be hard to watch this long of a video without some sort of human interaction. I don't know, I'm not making any sense. But anyways, this is probably one of my favorite rooms in the house, and it is a closet. Yes, that whole room is a closet, and I was pretty proud of my craftiness because I made a vanity, and I think it's very cute, and I really like this room. I know that the upstairs rooms for the men I kind of did themed, which you'll see later. There's like more of a brown theme and like a green theme, and I did try to make things kind of matchy. Like that was intentional because this house is not the house that the Sims live in. It's gonna be like, if you've ever seen The Bachelor, which I never really have, but I've seen like clips of it here and there, like commercials and stuff. They film these shows in like these massive mansions. The people don't actually live there. So my thought was kind of, and there's the vanity that I love, just throwing that out there. Anyways, my thought was that it was kind of like the people who make the TV show were like, let's rent out that giant mansion. Now we need to furnish it. And they just were like, went to a furniture place and were like, yes, give us all the stuff that kind of matches this color scheme for this room and this color scheme for that room. So it wasn't like a lot of personal detail was put into it, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like the more personal and lived in that the home is, the less kind of matchy it will all be. So it's supposed to look kind of staged, if that makes sense. Probably not. I'm probably just talking and sounding like a moron. But to me, it makes sense, so that's what I went with. This is the music room. As you can see, that little red room next to the closet that you just watched a second ago is kind of like a weird not necessarily a game room, but it's kind of like a little card playing room. I just thought it was kind of like a cute little secret spot, a little more modern. And when we get upstairs and also to the basement area, there will be some more modern touches there. I tried to keep the downstairs more traditional and most of the rooms upstairs a little more traditional. Um, but I couldn't help myself. I did throw in some modern stuff. And I did not play test this house because it was just really big and I feel like there would be too much stuff to go through and I would have missed it all. So if you download it and things don't work right, I'm sorry. Just feel free to like move things around or whatever because I didn't test it, which is probably not the best thing ever, but whatever. Uh, this room has an interesting color scheme. Not something I'd usually go for, but the couches I was using, as you can see, have pink cushions. And so I kind of went with like a baby blue and baby pink theme. Like I said, just trying to go more like traditional looking and stuff. I don't think that there's anything I really have to tell you. I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch the video. If you have any questions about the house, feel free to leave them in the comments. As I said in the previous video and earlier in this one, you can upload a bachelor to the gallery if you're interested in participating in the challenge. It will not be me deciding on who the bachelorette ends up with. I'm going to involve you guys and create polls and there will be voting, so it'll definitely be your decision. It's not going to be me just picking who I like best. That would not be fun at all. So it's definitely a group effort and I'm very, very excited to play. So the hashtag, if you're interested, is hashtag ToriBachelors and it'll be at the end of the video and also linked below, as I've said like 50,000 times and you're probably sick of hearing it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!
What?